Just hours before the premiere of the second season of The Glory, the show's director Ahn Gil-ho was embroiled in a controversy regarding his unsettling past. On March 10th, various news outlets shared reports that the director was accused of being a perpetrator of school mistreatment. The accusations came from an anonymous netizen who stated that they didn't know how to feel about Ahn Gil-ho directing a show centered around a teenager that gets tormented in school when he himself once took part in it too. The netizen added that they're unable to forgive Gil-ho for directing a show like The Glory, which is centered around something the director is guilty of himself. According to the netizen, Gil-ho tormented him while they attended middle school in 1996. The netizen was allegedly in middle school while Gil-ho was already a high school senior attending a local high school in the Philippines. The netizen also mentioned that at that time, Gil-ho was dating a middle schooler. The netizen admitted that he and his friends teased and made fun of Gil-ho's then girlfriend. Allegedly, once Gil-ho found out about his then girlfriend being made fun of by the netizen and his friends, Gil-ho asked to see him, and once the group of friends arrived, they were reportedly attacked by the director. The netizen added that the attack came from Gil-ho and about 10 of his other friends. The netizen recalled, "At the time, I was too scared to count, but there were about 10 people, including director Ahn. We were then attacked." Allegedly, Gil-ho interrogated them, and when he didn't get any answers, he threatened to hurt the netizen and his friends with a knife. The attack supposedly lasted for about 2 hours. The netizen shared that it wasn't easy for him to finally come forward about what happened, adding that he was afraid of the consequences he could possibly face. The netizen stated, "There were many instances of controversies regarding celebrities who were alleged to be the perpetrators, in which case the victims had to endure additional intimidation. Because I don't live in Korea, I wasn't worried about myself, but I was afraid for my friends in Korea." Apparently, the netizen currently lives in America and decided to come forward about his past after he was encouraged by his friends. After the whole incident with Gil-ho happened, it affected their school as a whole, and the relationship between seniors and juniors changed. The netizen recalled, "Before that, we were all close because we grew up together. However, after the incident, we were hit for not showing respect or for not bowing to our sunbaes properly." The netizen finished his statement by promising he would provide testimonies and evidence from their friends if Gil-ho denies the accusations. The netizen also called Gil-ho a shameless person. As always, these accusations stirred up a lot of discussions across social media. Surprisingly, a lot of people seemed to be on Gil-ho's side because they noticed one important thing. The netizen admitted that he and his friends made fun of and teased Gil-ho's then girlfriend, which some netizens didn't find right. One netizen commented, "What the dude have said must have really angered the director back then. If you make fun of someone precious, don't expect anything less than a punch in the face. This victim is not innocent." Another netizen said, "You expected him to smile and let you off after belittling his girlfriend right in front of his face? LOL." Another one commented, "Sounds like the victim just got educated for his actions." A few hours after the accusations went pretty viral, Yonhap News Agency reported that the director spoke to them and denied physically harming anyone during his high school days in the Philippines. The director stated, "It is true that I attended school in the Philippines in 1996, but I never hurt anyone. I do not recall ever teaming up on someone and hurting them." The situation got more interesting when Gil-ho's then girlfriend, identified as B, decided to come forward and confirm that the attack did happen. She also clarified that she was never teased to the point Gil-ho needed to attack someone. She stated, "Contrary to what people think, my friends didn't tease me to the extremes. It was more like the usual joking around and bickering among friends. If I knew my friends would be hurt like that, I wouldn't have told him about it at all." According to B, Gil-ho actually used to be teased as well. Her friends used to call the director Angilo, which translates to not long in Korean, but B confirmed that it was not an innuendo. The term they used referred to Gil-ho's short legs because apparently it was trendy back then to have discussions about short and long legs. Another witness came forward claiming that they attended the same school as the netizen and Gil-ho. In a report, they shared that the incident wasn't anything minor and that the director couldn't have possibly forgotten about it. They shared, "People were seriously injured after that incident. It was a widely mentioned incident across the school at the time, and I don't think it is possible that Ahn does not remember." On March 12th of 2023, Gil-ho's legal representative came forward and confirmed that the incident truly happened. They said, "Knowing that his girlfriend was teased at school because of him, he was suddenly overwhelmed with emotions, causing him to hurt others and leave an unforgettable wound for them." The legal representative asked for forgiveness from people who were affected on Gil-ho's behalf, and Gil-ho apologized for causing a controversy through his lawyer. Gil-ho also mentioned that it took some time to check the facts as the incident happened so long ago, and everyone involved recalled the details of the incident differently. After everything that came out, the netizens weren't so so supportive of Gil-ho anymore. A lot of them found it wrong of Gil-ho to attack someone when his then-girlfriend wasn't even teased that badly, and it was all supposedly just bickering. They also didn't like how the director lied about not remembering the whole incident when in reality, he did. Although Gil-ho was angered by how his girlfriend was treated, it seems like his actions weren't justified and he crossed the line. You might have heard about the so-called the glory effect. In January of 2023, popular Thai actor Om Pawat released a public apology for hurting his classmates in school. A lot of netizens believed that the glory was the driving force behind Om coming forward. Om had his breakthrough in the industry in 2021 when he starred in the BL drama Bad Buddy. Immediately, he gained himself a dedicated and loving fan base, but it all started to crumble when earlier in 2023, he was accused by multiple schoolmates of hurting them in school. Apparently, Om used to tease an autistic student, mock the female students in their school, and even threw a soda at one of the students. A week after the accusations went viral, Om posted an apology explaining that he used to play pranks as a student and apologized to the victim's parents as well. Many netizens, and even some of his fans, found his apology insincere. What angered people the most was Om obviously trying to paint the incident as just boys being boys. There were people who also believed that Om decided to come forward because of the huge influence The Glory has had since it's been released. The series had a strong social impact in South Korea, and netizens believe the same thing also happened in Thailand, where the show was the most watched series on Netflix during the first week of January. Om was hit with the accusations just a few days before The Glory started to become extremely popular in Thailand. The show definitely didn't hold back in portraying just how gruesome and severe it can be, and people can hopefully understand why Korea is so harsh on people who face these accusations. Even now, the situation in Korean schools isn't good, and students are hurt and tormented by others on a daily basis. Not only can it have a lasting effect on their physical health, their mental health suffers the most. With how severe the situation is getting, one would think that the school authorities would step up and try to prevent the situation, but that isn't happening. The issue has been brought to the Korean public's attention once again after Chung Son-shin was appointed as the new chief of the National Office of Investigation. The prosecutor-turned-lawyer only spent a day in his position and decided to resign after it was reported that his son intentionally hurt his roommate back in 2017. What's worse is that Chung Son-shin helped his son so he wasn't punished for what he did. The Glory highlights the heartbreaking reality of some Korean schools, but it also sheds light on how students are often ignored by their teachers or other officials when they decide to ask for help. The president of the Seoul School Teachers Union, Park Kun-byung, talked about the situation with the Korea Times. He said, "Many of the legal professionals don't even attend the committee meetings because it is an unpaid position. They are usually busy with their day jobs. Because they don't attend these meetings, they have no legal expertise and don't really know how to provide the help their students need. The relocation of these committees made the situation worse. In 2021, the Ministry of Education moved them to different local branches of education offices. When a student wants to file a report, they have to do so within their own school and let them handle it internally. The school then decides if the case is too severe for them to handle and if it should be reported to the committees or not." What do you think about Ahn Gil-ho's case? Let us know in the comments down below. Thank you for watching. Bye!